The FBI is investigating whether Iran is behind a cyber attack that affected technology at more than 30 water systems in at least 7 states. In some cases, officials reported the loss of monitoring and control functionality at these community water and wastewater utilities. This led to pressure loss and flooding and forced some utilities to switch to manual operations. Let's bring in CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga. So Nicole, tell us which states were impacted and how were their water systems targeted?
Yeah, Vlad, this is an ongoing investigation by federal authorities who are working with states and municipalities. So what we know right now is more than 30 municipal water systems across the state of Minnesota have been impacted. And beyond that, the FBI put out an advisory yesterday indicating that there have been incidents reported across 7 states. We don't know exactly which 7 states. We suspect that as this continues to grow and as more and more water systems identify this challenge, that more states may come forward. It oftentimes can lead to some reluctance around victims of cyber attacks to demonstrate that. As for what actually happened and how the systems were targeted, we know that attackers they contacted and remotely accessed these internet-facing industrial controllers. So they changed device IP addresses and passwords. They cut off operators from monitoring and controlling equipment remotely. Nationally, the FBI says that those efforts also impacted actual monitoring and control of some of these systems, loss of water pressure, flooding, utilities shifted to manual operations. In general, when that happens, pressure loss can create a contamination risk by really allowing untreated groundwater into pipes. But we know that in the case of Minnesota, they have said that there was no impact to water quality overall.
And Nicole, why do officials think Iran or some group or someone posing as Iran could be behind this?
Because it looks like Iran and it smells like Iran and it sounds like Iran, and this is straight out of the Iranian playbook. But as for right now, there has been no official attribution of who is behind that attack. Still, investigators trying to see whether or not, trying to determine if this actor was in fact Iran or someone who might be posing as them. IRCG-affiliated hackers actually compromised U.S. water and wastewater controllers back in 2023 using the same exact playbook, Kelly. They targeted internet-connected devices with weak or default credentials. And these attacks really are similar. They involve exposed industrial controllers and remote access. On July 22nd, CISA and its partners warned that Iran-affiliated actors were actively targeting these kinds of internet-connected devices across U.S. critical infrastructure. And of course, there is the geopolitical timing with incidents occurring inside the U.S. amid the ongoing conflict with Iran. So the attacks resemble previous Iranian operations, but investigators still not coming out and saying the quiet part out loud just yet.
All right, Nicole Sganga reporting from Washington. Nicole, thank you.
Thank you.